It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on the YouTube channel. The Twitter handle, of course, is the Mike Prince Show. And the YouTube channel is the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Visit our website, obnradio.com. And you can always dial in on the 24-hour message line, 713-570-6736. Today, we are going to continue on the world outside of the college ranks with a glimmer of hope in the very near future. I'll explain that a little while later. Prairie View has released their football schedule for 2022, as well as other SWAC schools. We'll get more into that on detail on Football Friday. But meanwhile, I'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll get into today's show. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network on this lovely day of February the 8th, 2022. And you keep it right where you got it, and I promise you that we shall return before you can bat an eye. Stay tuned. The Open Mic Broadcast Network would like to take this time to recognize its sponsors and underwriters: Attorney Lee Van Richardson, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, Prairie View Athletic Club, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Reflections Paint and Body Shop, Helping Hands Lawn Service, Diva Skin Conditioner, Purple Drip Daiquiri and Grill. For more information on how you can become an underwriter or a sponsor here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our number to call is 832-213-8824. Serving the community through faith and athletics. The Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mike Prince Show here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. As we led to in our introduction, there is a glimmer of hope right around the corner with everything that has been going on with ownership, discrimination, and everything else that they won't tell us is possibly a light at the end of the tunnel, and that I'm referring to the start of the USFL, which will kick off in April of 2022. Now, the draft is actually scheduled for February 22nd and 23rd of February, as I mentioned. And part of the reason why I'm saying that there is a glimmer of hope for this league, unlike other times before, it has been streamlined. It is controlled primarily by Fox Sports. They are going to be broadcasting these games. They actually own the teams per se. And the unique way that they're going to administer, quote unquote, ownership management of these programs is going to be somewhat how, I guess, Chick-fil-A does their franchise services. You can manage it, you can run it, but you'll never truly own it. And by them creating a hub city to start these things out is a great idea. That way you save on expenses and everything else. Now, the average salary per week for these players will be about $4,500 a week, which is, okay. You can get a maximum of $75,000 per player, depending if you make it to the championship. And if you round that out with a 45-man roster, 38 on the active roster, and I believe it'll be 7 on the practice squad. If your team makes it to the championship, to the Super Bowl, or however they're going to identify it, it would round out to roughly about a $2.3 million budget for your payroll as far as player personnel goes. That is not a bad deal. And when you round that out to all 8 teams that would make up the USFL, that comes to about $27 million, which is very minimal expense when you're talking about running a league. Now, as I mentioned, the draft will be starting February 22nd and 23rd. They already have over 2,000 players registered through this portal for the USFL draft. And there are only going to be 360 available spots when you count up all the teams. And we'll get to who the teams will be in just a moment. Now, where the light at the end of the tunnel is, this creates a great opportunity for FCS/HBCU ball players to get involved. It also creates an opportunity for potential African American upper management involvement with the way the teams will be structured and administered out. And it could be the USFL learning from what the NFL has been neglecting for years. So I can see this being a win-win situation. The NFL has already indicated that they are not going to get in the way of USFL, and they're going to let them do their thing for the greatest amount of success possible. And let's be honest, America loves its football. And with the schedule that they have and the time slot that it fits, which has been proven that you could have a successful spring football league if you stay in your lane. And I think the USFL understands that wholeheartedly. Now, if you're unaware, the cities that will make up the USFL league starting in April will be in Tampa Bay, Orlando, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Birmingham, New Orleans, and Houston. And of course, Kevin Sumlin has been named the head coach for the Houston Gamblers. Do you believe with the structure of the USFL is a formula for success or a formula for failure? The games will be played on Saturdays and I do believe on Sundays, double headers, 2 games per week or 2 games per day, which will be enough, I guess, entertainment for your football hunger. And from the understanding of things, there are some high caliber ball players that are in this portal for the draft on February 22nd and 23rd. Do you believe that this time they got it right? Do you believe that there'll be success with the USFL 2.0? If you really and truly look back at the history of things, they had success the first time, but they got a little bit too big for the britches and challenged the NFL to try to go head to head. And that's where they met their demise. But it'll be very interesting to see how the outcome will be with the opportunities that lay ahead in regards of equality. I am going to exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent. But do follow me on Twitter And do subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Hit that bell notification button, and you will never miss anything that we produce. A little side note, with the way things are right now, I highly recommend that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we will have to keep our rotation going and remove certain files after a certain time period, but they'll forever be on the YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I've got to go. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.